Hello, welcome to today's class. Today we have this math challenge before us here. The question is x to the power of 1 all over infinity will be equal to what? So how do we solve this challenge? This is easy. Okay, so we'll take our solution. So we can write down the question again. The question is x to the power of 1 all over infinity. Before now, I saw a question of this kind and I thought there's no solution to this question, to this challenge. But as I began to do some research, I discovered that there is an answer to this expression. And how do we get the actual answer to this expression? It's easy. We're going to take the exponent and take a critical look at it. Here, what is 1 all over infinity? Of course, we know that infinity is just a term that is used to describe an expression that does not have an ending, okay? So a continuous expression that doesn't have an ending. But how do we define this expression we have here now? We know that our 1 all over infinity is just simply they're asking us here that how many of this infinity can we take from 1? Let's take a simple scenario. If we are given that our 6 all over 2, what does this mean? It means how many 2 can we take from 6? Or how many times can we take 2 from 6? If we put this expression in an actual order, this is going to give us here 6 minus 2. And 6 minus 2 will give us what? This will give us 4, right? And this 4, we have to divide it all over 2. So we're going to come up with our 4 all over 2. Then how many times can we take this 2 from 4? This is going to give us here 4 minus 2, which will give us what? 2 all over 2. Again, we take this expression to give us 2 all over 2. So how many times can we take 2 from 2? So we have here 2 minus 2, and this will give us what? 0. At the point where we have 0, we have to check the number of times we were able to take 2 successfully from the actual number. So from here we have here 1, here 2, here we have 3. So 6 all over 2 is equal to what? 3. So therefore we can now call here and conclude that 6 all over 2 is equal to what? 3. Very easy, right? Now, what if we now decide to look at the other term now, which is 1 all over 0? So in a situation where we have 1 all over 0, it's still the same procedure we're going to apply here. So here we're going to have here 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 will give us what? Will give us 1. So we take this 1 again to give us here 1 all over 0. Is that not? Because here we have to divide this by 0. So if we are to carry out the same process, this will still give us here 1 minus 0, which is equals to what? 1 again all over 0. And we do that again, we give us the x, which is equals to 1 minus 0. So this process continues. So this expression we have here is undefined. Okay, in other words, it will tend to infinity. Therefore, this now implies that our 1 all over 0 will tend to infinity. Do you get that? And so from here, we can make our 0 the subject of the formula. First, do that. This will now give us 1 will now be equal to infinity times 0. Of course, we know that anything times 0 will give us what? 0, right? But here, because this is infinity, so it's not defined. And so we can, from here now, make 0 the subject of the formula. And so 0 will now give us what? Our 1 all over infinity, because we will divide through by infinity. So we go back to our expression from what we have in here now. So we go back to our expression. We say that our 1 all over infinity will be equal to what? Will be equal to 0. Easy. Now look at the general expression, which is the main expression here. We can now put everything we have here now in place of this. So this now implies that our x to the power of 1 all over infinity is equal to x to the power of 0. And we all know the law of indices, which says that any number raised to the power of 0 will give us what? 1. So therefore, this now implies that our x to the power of 0 is equal to what? 1. So what does that mean? From our original equation or question, it also means that our x to the power of 1 all over infinity, this is equal to x to the power of 0, which is equal to what? 1. Okay, so therefore, in all, we can now say x to the power of 1 all over infinity is equal to 1. Simple. All right, so this marks the end to this challenge. If you learn something from this video, however simple it appeared, then give the video a thumbs up. This is Math Pro, where we learn mathematics all the time. Do not forget to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.